Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Adrienne Vaughn with a check of the tropics, and things beginning to heat up for us. We have not had a whole lot of activity the last couple of weeks in the Atlantic Basin. In fact, we've not had any tropical activity since the beginning of June 6th. That's when Alex dissipated, and now we've got two areas that we're monitoring in the Atlantic. We do still have Tropical Storm Celia, by the way, that's in the Pacific Basin, that though working its way away from land and moving into cooler water, so that going to continue to weaken as it does so. But we want to take you to the Gulf of Mexico first things first, because it's the closest to home for us, and there is an area outlined from the National Hurricane Center right now giving it a 20% chance of development as we head through the next 5 days. And the reason that they're outlining this area is because we're actually watching a cold front move through our area through southeast Texas. That moves in on Monday, and then that lingering cold front may spin up an area of low pressure across the Gulf of Mexico. So that's what we're monitoring as we head through the next couple of days. The odds from the Hurricane Center are pretty low, but it's not something we want to discount by any means, because the sea surface temperatures here across the Gulf of Mexico are just so very warm. You'll notice the buoys, they are showcasing temperatures, sea surface temperatures that are in the mid 80s, in some cases into the low 90s. So very warm water here across the Gulf. Certainly something we'll need to monitor as we head through the next couple of days. We do need the rain, so happy to have some of that back in our forecast. But that's not the only game in town, because we have another area of concern. This is actually a tropical wave, and it's all the way out here in the central Atlantic. Hurricane Center giving this one a little bit higher odds. You'll notice 30% chance of development in the next 2 days, but it's a 60% chance in the next 5 days. So we're looking at probably a tropical depression or a tropical storm by the time we get towards the beginning to middle part of next week. So definitely something to watch as we head through the next couple of days. And there's nothing really in the way of this thing as it works its way westward. We're looking at low shear environment, and then on top of that, some pretty warm water still there as well. So that looks like it will be conducive to sea development as we head through the next couple of days. And with the dome of high pressure, the Bermuda High, just off to the north, it looks like this thing going to continue to steer just south of the Lesser Antilles. The southern Caribbean going to be impacted with this storm. You see the spaghetti plots making its move across sections of the Lesser Antilles and eventually out towards the ABC Islands. Sections of Central America could be getting in on this as well. Nonetheless, still something we'll be watching. You know, this is a very far out system at this time, so there are a lot of things that certainly could change between now and then. Of course, you can always download the Fox 26 weather app to get the very latest, not just in the tropics, but here locally as well, and connect with us on social media.